That is what we're doing. I don't even know what I'm doing today, honestly, because FC is in the mud. FC is very famously in the mud. But it's okay. Because we're going to save FC, chat. We're going to save the FC franchise. We're going to save the franchise as best we can. 20 of these 84 packs. And tomorrow it's going to be 85. It's going to be even better. Well, let's get started. What is that? Is that an icon? I think that's a footies icon. It's not an icon. It's Wijnaldum. Gonna get a lot of stinkers, I fear. But it's okay, because we are going to hopefully get some good stuff done today. We are going to play our 10 games. That's an icon. I don't know who's in the Team of the Year icons this time, but that's an icon. That is an icon. Who's that going to be? Step right up. Who is it this time? Who is that? I don't know who these are. That doesn't look good. That is... Is that Carlos Alberto? Did they forget to take Carlos Alberto out of these batches? Like, I swear, every time I see him, he's there. Every time I see him, he's in these batches. It's not even a surprise anymore. Like, I'm not even shocked. I'm just not even shocked. What is this? Is this another Wijnaldum? I don't know what this is. Let's see. That'll be... Frankfurt. Yeah. Yeah. The hell? Anate and Uzun. Terrible. We really need some more here. We need some juice. Number 3 of these. What are these? We need some footies. Footies or team of the seasons or something. We're getting absolutely nothing here. Absolutely woeful behavior. Absolutely woeful. Golds. Yeah, I'm so sure. Let's see. Let's see. Can we get something? What is this? What is this? It's not good, I think. Icon. I mean, getting icons, but we need better than Zico. We need footies. Where are the footies, EA Sports? Frauding as per with this pack weight. That's probably not good. Will be the last pack we open for now. What is there to do here? Is this footies pick? No team of the season. Cold. Let's see. Can we do one of these? Because we're going to need cards like this. We're going to need some of these cards to get these SBCs done. We're not going to have quite enough to do it without getting a bit higher, but it's not a bad starting point. We're going to need a few cards here. We'll put in Lewandowski. Put in this Saliba. There we go. Yeah, welcome, Brendan. Chat, who's invested their stocks in MFTFC? Who invested their stocks when I did? Because if you did, we are eating. MFT stocks have never been higher. The bans? Yes, I am, but I'm not banned, so unlucky. I don't know. It's very silly. Very silly to be banning people at this point. Like, there should just be a thing where you don't ban people. What is this? Eh? Who on earth is this? Crystal Palace. Is this 96's Myla Sarr? I think it is. And I already have this card. I already have his Myla Sarr. I just cannot wait, chat. I cannot wait for Hiromu Takahashi to show up. For Brendan to ask if he's any good. You don't think? Gave you second thoughts? That, again, it's very silly to do. It's so stupid. Like, and why would Orzio make a statement and be like, oh, well, it's okay, because EA don't ban you for using those tools? Because the employees use those tools. Why would they lie? Orzio, buddy, we gotta have a chat. We gotta start calling you out on your bullshit. Because if people are getting banned for using those tools, and you're sitting there saying, by the way, guys, you won't get banned, that sounds like a load of nothing. Sounds like a big load of baloney, if you ask me. Here we go, chat. Here we go. Our first of many 95 picks in order to try and get some cards back. They had an okay run. They never should have held the belts in the first place. Why? Because they're not a tag team. They were thrown together. And R-Truth is not a wrestler. Like, R-Truth should not be holding any titles in 2026. Like, R-Truth should be a side character. Not someone who asked? You'll be saying that next week when Hiromu Takahashi shows up. Because Hiromu Takahashi is absolutely clear of probably every singles wrestler on that brand. So that's going to be cinema. That's going to be absolute cinema. Who is that? Is that a Dapo? It is a Dapo. I've already packed him. And before anyone says it's literally anyone else, it's not. I already know who it is, because he's probably good. Probably good. Bro said probably good. You've never watched a New Japan match in your life. And you're saying probably to someone who has seen far more Hiromu matches. I love when uninformed individuals, like, would you go to a restaurant and go tell the chef that their best meal was probably really nice? I don't know if you would. I don't know if you would. It's like a very ill-informed statement to make. If you're gonna make statements, you gotta have some level of understanding on the statement. Let's see. Let's see. Let's open the next pack. Come on now. We need some packs. Ten more of these, or 11 more. And it's a full gold! What are we doing? We are not serious, EA. We are not serious doing full golds in 2026. Doing the full gold gimmick. Another footies, please. Centre back. Spanish. Frankfurt. Oh, that can't be good. That can't be good. Frankfurt. Yuck. Yuck, yuck, yuck. I'll do another one of these picks here. These 95 picks. Because these are literally free. They are literally free. If you have the fodder. Which I do. And a lot of you do as well, probably, so. Shouldn't be using a Dapo in such a way, but. Let's see. Let's see what we can do, because we have a lot of 84s. Which would be good 9 times out of 10. Definitely need some higher ratings, I think. I don't know, chat. The unlimited grind, it's fun, but it's also not fun because they just sit there and soft ban you. And then they ban you entirely. It's very strange. Their games are very weird. Actually, no, I'm gonna use this Team of the Year Rafinha as a duplicate. I already have him, so there is no real issue with having him in. Let's see. Oh, with all these cards. Probably not going to be enough, but stranger things have happened. Stranger things have happened. 85, so yeah, we need some... We need some fun, that's what we need. Let's use Williams. Let's use this Huyson. Work was boring. Nice to know. Hmm. That enough? That's not enough. Is this enough? It is. There we go. Oh, that's why. I'm like, why the hell? Makes all the sense in the world now. I was like, why is there no... Yeah, that makes a bit more sense. I was like, why is there no... You know, but I'm an idiot. And too many cards. Probably tells you everything you need to know. That's 87. Get rid of that. 89 is enough. Going 89. Let's just submit this. There we go. Could get real technical. Oh, right wing. Let's see. Let's see. Can we score here, please? Can we score? Can we score? By score, I mean get a decent player. Number 1 is Lee Kang-in, the new Atleti player. And he'll be the player we take, because I like new cards over cards I don't already have. Let's continue. We're not going to be able to open too many more. Might take a break from the packs once I fill up my storage. Play the cup. A 10-game cup. Yeah, especially... Why are the packs so bad? Foot Economist just ran. He straight up ran away. Bro straight up ran. He said, you know what? I'm gonna put out this really stupid tweet. What is this? Is this an icon? Is this a footies icon? I don't know what kind of icon this is. I think it might be a footies. I could be wrong. Who is this? It's not a footies. It never is. It never is a footies. Ah, they need to, like... Why is every promo color the same? I mean, honestly. It ain't fun when... It really ain't that fun when every card is the same color. Anyway. Anywho, today, chat, we welcome. You've seen the first promo. I'm going to explain what that is, chat. That's a promo where EA say, we're going to underrate players that you like, and then you're going to go, oh, well, we want them to be higher rated. And then they go, sure, here's your higher rating in a promo. Does it sound familiar? Because it should. It already happened last year. Literally called Ratings Reload. Like, look at this. They had an 88 Son, they had an 88 Messi, 88 Alvarez, 88 De Bruyne. It's literally an excuse for people to get their ratings absolutely cooked. And yet people will go, oh my god, it's such a good promo, guys! No! A promo where you basically piss on the ratings and go, you know what, guys? The ratings aren't that good. So we're intentionally going to make them even worse. And then you're going to get to pick the ones that you want to see in this promo. Like, people get excited over literally nothing. And it makes me laugh. So, Ratings Reload. Yes! But, again, if an EA, like, I don't even know what to say. But people, 100%, they get excited over literally nothing. Like, dead ass. There is no point getting excited. I don't get it. I don't get the excitement. I'll be real. We're getting rid of Miranda because we're gonna replace him with the newest member of Team BBFC. This footy's João Moutinho, who's gonna get a 5th playstyle plus because I said so. He's going to get a 5th playstyle plus to add to the collection. I could give him one of these Evos and then give him, but that'd be boring. Be boring, I can't lie. That would be hella boring. I gave Tech Plus to Vitinha when I decide on it, but I've already decided we're giving this man the Pinged Plus. So João Moutinho now has 5 playstyles. Madre mia. What a man. And he's not done is the best part. We can technically still give him another one. I know we can't. I intentionally left pinged off him. Let's see. Let's see how this team is going to play in this Forsaken Cup. And no, not every player is going to get 5 playstyles. If I give every player 5 playstyles, it's kind of dead. I'm going to try not to. But for now, we're going to play with the lengthy boys. What a lengthy set of individuals. And then there's João Moutinho in midfield. So let's go to the seasonal. Seasonal is the seasonal. The seasonal time. Trouble, trouble. Wait, let me claim. Is there an Evo I claimed? Or didn't claim, rather? No, 2 more games, and then we have this Evo done, and then it'll be a footies as well, which means we can give him the last few playstyles that will make him even better. So, let's get not the gauntlet. No, no, no. Not the gauntlet. The seasonal. the seasonal tournament. Actually, he's lucky. I need the footies. He should consider himself very lucky. Consider yourself lucky, kind sir. Let's cook. Let's go. Playing a temp. Feels good to actually be able to play games, because I tried playing the beta yesterday. I could not play games for some reason. They don't like you apparently playing games on the beta. Makes no sense. Like, I want to give the beta a go, and I can't do it, because no one has the beta. But it is what it is. Also, chat, commiserations for Wolves. HMS pissed the league, has not set sail. We rescued a point at Blackburn, which is never good, starting the season with a draw when you're one of the best teams in the division. So, hopefully, we can continue. I think our first watch-along is next week, so hopefully we can win that against Preston. I'm going to do plenty more watch-alongs next year if the times allow. I think next week we have Premier League and we have EFL. I'm going to do an EFL Prem doubleheader next week. There will not be a lot of FC. If you're going to be watching for FC on that day, next week, I'd probably advise you to not watch. Nice. Nice. Exactly what we needed. Exactly what I asked for, EA Sports. Precisely what I asked for. Where's my Harry Kane? Good save. Make sure if you're watching on YouTube, you join the stream. Get involved. Join the stream. Because I basically stream every night when it's appropriate. Why? Of course. I have to start with an L. They couldn't dare let me win. I forgot they couldn't dare let me win. They let me win too many times yesterday, so they had to make me lose. Hilarious. Hilarious. What do I even have to do? We can't be that far away from the completionist stuff. Evolution challenge done. That's done. That'll be almost over. One game away from the footies. Cosmetic on him. But now we're going to go over to... I'm glad they changed everything. Thank the Lord for that. Because it's a pain in the ass that there's no footies token. There was no preseason tokens. 0. But let's see. So we need to do 12 of 30 with 90 shooting, which is easy. Score in 25 with 90 pace, which is easy. Score in 20 with a footies player. Assist in 20 with a footies player. I mean, it'll happen naturally because of the amount of footies that we have. Let's continue. Let us continue. I love how EA are so early with everything for once. Like, they're giving out all the ratings, they're just not giving out the playstyles. But they're giving out all the ratings nice and early. Which means people will get to start building their starter squads, which they'll never actually make. Because they'll realize they'll have too many coins. And they'll go, oh! I can get that player! He's really good! That's the funniest part about starter squads now, is that starter squads don't exist. Which is why, if you send me a starter team, I will not be reviewing it. That is my promise to all of you, is there will be no starter squad reviews here. Because what is there to review? The fact that you've built a team that you're not going to use? Like, it's going to be hilarious if I see any single person using a... If you send me your starter team next week, I will ban you on the spot. It's like Evos. Like, everyone's got them. Oh, that's a finish. That's a finish. But we need a... I believe we need a goal with a footies player now, so... That'd be much appreciated, EA Sports. Oh, I need to put Pelagic in strike and not Ollie Bolly. Come on. Half time 1-0. Let's go! Let's go. Ah, come on. Let's see if we can go El Bonabon. Ah, why did you back away, you silly prick? Why did you back away? You're not supposed to back away. Quite the opposite, in fact. Yeah, nice, nice, nice. Wonderful. I love how we're rewarding the absolute stinkers and giving them good cards to help. It is August after all. We gotta reward as many people as possible. No way. Ain't no way. Yeah. Jump. Yeah. There we go. Another win. Willy Bolly locks it up. He breaks away and he scores the winner. He scores the winner as only he can. Let's see. Needed my music for the run home? Well, that's good. Does make things a bit easier. We've done this Collins Evo chat. Collins is fully Evo'd now. You're getting in shape for a 1v1? Well, you're gonna be doing a lot of training then. If that's the case, because there ain't gonna be no 1v1 for you. No 1v1. No 1v1s here. These Evos are so strange, chat. They're not even that good. They're not even that good, I can't lie. They're not even that good. Like, who can I put this on that's any good? I can put it on... I don't even know, honestly. It's just not that good. Like, I don't have any unks. The Wolves team does not have any unks. Why am I being... I could give it to Ronaldo, I guess. I could give it to Ronaldo. But I probably... To be fair, I think he's not bad. But I won't. How long is that left? 7 days, 8 days, 9 days. 96. You can make a 96 into a passing demon. Who can I even get? Like, I can give this to Lamina, I guess. That's about it. I can give it to Lamia. Make him a bit of a demon. That is quite literally everything that I can do. I can't do anything else. I don't like that makes him a 97, though. Is there anyone else? There is my Fur Lopez, who apparently had a very good game last night. He's already got max passing. This probably shouldn't be him. Let's see. Anyone? Anyone at all? Any good Evos? Where's the Strike Forces back Evo? That was a token store Evo. You had to get it that week. If you didn't get that Evo, then it was gone, unfortunately, so... How do you get it? You don't. It's gone. I know. Like, I get it as to why they did it, but also, it's a bit counterintuitive, because you shouldn't be wanting people to spend on Evos. But, yeah, if you missed it, you missed it. That's the reality. Like, I have a few, for example, I don't even know who I'm going to give them to. Like, I think these three are part of the season. So these will be... Needed that for Totti. GG says it's available. Couldn't find it in-game. Well, it technically was available. Because it's still... Like, you can still use it. But, unfortunately, you're not going to be able to find it. That's the problem. Is it is now gone. It is now gone. Does this up his agility? That will determine if I use it on him or not. Let me pick a different player. For research purposes. Fur Lopez. What happens if I put you in this? Yeah, it ruins your agility. No, thank you. No, thank you. We are good. It's gonna go on someone that doesn't have... Someone that doesn't have good agility. This one is whatever as well. Let's see. Max 96. Plus 15 agility. Yeah, we good. Then posture check. Gives them CDM. Sentiment. This might be the one. Does it improve his agility at all? I don't think it does. And that's not bad. It improves his agility. Gives him some good, decent defending. Decent defending. His interceptions is terrible, though. Does it improve interceptions at all? Gives 25 interceptions. So he just had no interceptions. Very strange. Is there anybody doesn't have like a horrible playstyle set that I could use this on? I mean, Marshall Manetzi would be fun. Oh, that would be fun. Ooh la la. Marshall Manetzi in Club 90. Yes, he unfortunately is not lengthy, but he's controlled, and he'd be 6'2". Might have to be the guy. I've got that long to figure it out. Vitinha gameplay. I'm not going to complete Vitinha today. I'm probably going to wait. I've done about half the squads. But I can't be asked to play with him today. I'll get it done. Just won't be today. These Evos are very strange. They take your cards up to 98. Not ideal. Let's put Dendoncker at centre back and Manetzi in central midfield. No chem. I mean, I can fix that, thankfully. At least for now. I have the 98. Let's put those two back there. Let's continue. Let's continue. Let's see, what is Tony Day's record? I think he's 1-1. He's 1-1 already. 1-1 already. Cook. Let's see. B. Allen, and who was the last one? Ward. Ward is on 8. Not terrible. But yeah, this footage feels very strange. Like, and the sad part is what's gonna happen when footies finishes? Like, is it gonna completely be dead? Like, that's probably something I'd be very concerned about. They have not communicated what's happening next. And they probably should. Because the only reason people are going to be playing otherwise is for those objectives. Like, they'll get all their SP, and they'll get their level 30, and they'll get their completionist stuff. But aside from that, I'd be very nervous if I was EA. As like, a video game's primary objective should always be to keep the player base as long as possible. Bosh! Go on. Great fun. Of course, flapping his arms about. Debut, man. Debut Martinez just absolutely flappity flap, flap, flap. No way. No way. Half time, it's 1-1, so next goal wins. Next goal wins. I hope Dim Sim is not at that Port Adelaide game. That would be a horror experience. An absolute horror show to be part of. Let's see. Come on. Come on. On Marshall. Run. Run, my boy. Come on, it's mine. Cannavaro gameplay? There won't be any new SBC gameplay. None. I like my centre backs big. So, unless Cannavaro goes on HGH, then maybe I'll consider it, but I think he's exactly the same as what he always is. So, until they make, you know, being small viable again, then maybe I'll consider it, but at this moment in time, how do I know what HGH is? Because it's very easy to hear he can play other positions. That's even worse. I still like my players big. Not a very hard acronym to figure out. People used to say Messi took it, or should take it. It's human growth hormone. It's not exactly a hard acronym. I mean, I'll look at what positions he can play, but I don't think it's gonna affect whether I use him or not, unfortunately. We're actually going to extra time. Should you take it? You should only take things that are safe for your body. I'm not going to tell you what you should and shouldn't take. It's not my choice. But if it's not safe for you, then probably not, no. Risk versus reward? I mean, I don't think it's worth the risk unless you are a competitive bodybuilder. Supplements should not be used by regular people. Or majority of supplements. I don't think there needs to be a risk. But it's not my decision to make. That's why I absolve myself of any and all responsibility. But there we go, we win again. We win again! Well, I don't know. Because if you're gonna take any substance, if you're taking any substance, you probably need to take it in enough of an amount for it to actually mean something. Otherwise, what's the point? Otherwise, you may as well not take it at all if you're not taking enough of it. But let's see. 2 more matches, and then we'll have Marshall Manetti, who was another relatively decent player in the game yesterday. How many games do we have left here? 7 matches. Let me see. I've not seen this Cannavaro. Where can he play? Not that I have any interest. Not that I have any interest. Don't tell me I have to physically type him in. Cannavaro. 98 Cannavaro with the colorized image. He can play left back. CDM. I don't play with CDMs. So that's a 5'9". Oh no. Yeah, that's not viable for any. Oh wait, he's got centre mid as well. I mean, he can just about work as a centre mid. Wouldn't exactly trust him to do much else, but I don't know. I'm not doing it today. Right now, I have the team. I have my team. I have my main team, and I have this. Again, at the end of the month, chat, we'll be playing, or on the first, at the start of next month, because I think the weekend league, technically, there's a weekend league on the 1st. There's a weekend league on the 31st and the 1st. So that'll be the last weekend league, and that'll be the past and present weekend league. So that's why we're going to do a lot of Evos and upgrade a lot of the cards that we have, because we're going to have to pick our best ones, and we're going to have to make them into absolute beasts. And I suspect most of the players that we have are going to be the players that we stick with. It's just about upgrading them. And hopefully we get some more. Hopefully we can get some use out of them. Still haven't. When's the cutoff? The 1st. So it's the 1st at like 2 p.m. my time. Because it's in America, it'll be like the cutoff is yeah. If you go, for example, to go and look at it, it'll tell you specifically in your time, but that's what it is for me. But I'm gonna pre-order it, right? Because I found technically there's a loophole. I'm gonna pre-order it, and then if I don't get the game early and they give the right edition, all I have to do is not play it, and not download it, and I can get my money back. I think if you don't download it, you can get your money back. I like to suggest, because I did all that yesterday, actually. I looked at that yesterday, because obviously I'm not sure what I'll be getting edition-wise from EA if I... Well, not if. It's not a question of if I get the game from EA. It's a question of when I will get the game from EA and what edition I would get. Because they weren't very clear with that. But I will have it for free. That is for sure. It is just a question of... Yeah, it's just a question of... when. But I will still pre-order it anyway to get the bonuses. Even if it's just the bonuses for 26. But I think as long as you don't download it... So I turned off my auto downloads, which is kind of annoying, but also... I mean, I have so few games, it doesn't really matter. But... yeah, if you don't download it, then you should be okay. I'm pretty sure that's part of it. Refresh my memory closer to time. So refunds are available if you don't download it. Well, if I believe I'll refresh my memory in a moment, because I believe obviously pre-orders are different. for example. Like, if you pre-order it, and you don't, like, download it, and then you decide, oh, I don't want it, you should be able to get it refunded. I'll have to refresh my memory of the rest of it. I'll look after the game, which could be not far away. Because, obviously, I'm not in the same position. Might do that. I'll have to remind myself of what it is. So that I can be clear with it. I turned off my auto downloads to be safe. So that it doesn't start auto downloading. And I'll have to untick the pre-download whenever that's a thing. What is this guy doing? Why is this guy, like, actually trying? What are we doing, man? What are we doing here? Welcome, man. Welcome on in. Hopefully you're enjoying the stream. Okay, I've lost. It's just a question of 1-0 or 2-0. This guy does not want to let me score. You have one chance here. Ah, it's over. GG's. Doesn't really matter, but I would have liked the win. So let me have a look again at this policy. I go, it's fine. Refund policy for pre-orders. It says you can cancel a digital pre-order and get a full refund anytime before official release date, provided you have not started downloading or streaming any part of the content, including automatic preloading. Wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on just a moment. Official release date is full release, not early access. I mean, if you're buying the Ultimate Edition, that would be the release date. However, the problem, right, is... Let me see. PS Store and refunds. Let me see. Refunds? How long do I have to cancel my pre-order? So it says, I paid for content more than 14 days before the main product release. You can cancel... Except I'm nervous, though. Let me see. How to request a refund. I want to find out more. I'm just trying to see. I paid 14 days or less. This is the part that kind of worries me, though. I mean, 14 days or more is fine, but I'm worried about this. It says, please note, if you have not started to download the main product and your pre-order included extra content that is made available before the main product release... Oh, well, wait a minute, that's nothing. I thought that was related to what's it called? I thought that meant you couldn't... Because I was gonna say, you technically get extra content when you get those stupid pre-orders. Not the pre-orders, the Evos. But that's nothing, because you just use those. I was nervous. I was like, what the fuck? But yeah, the official release would be the official release of the edition that you buy. That would be what that is. That's what that would be. Oh, yeah. But I got nervous then. I'm like, oh, that's not good. We do get product early in 26. Well, no. There's nothing that says, like, I'll read it again, right? It doesn't say if you use the product in 26, you won't get it. Like, it says, let's see. How long do I have to cancel my pre-order? You can, if you paid for content more than 14 days, if you have not started to download the main part of the content, which obviously you can't do on PlayStation. And then it says, I paid 14 days or less before the main product release. You can cancel up to 14 days after placing the pre-order if you have not started to download the main part of the content. It says, please note, if you have not started to download the main product and your pre-order includes extra content that is made available before the main product release, you will no longer be able to access the extra content. I mean, I'm probably not even going to use those Evos just in case then. But, hmm. Yeah, that's very strange from EA. Because I'm not even going to use them, honestly. 99 shooting, 99 physical Evos, and everything else. I'm not even that fussed. But it's very scummy if they... To me, it sounds like whichever's first, the extra content or the 14 days. Well, I mean... There's nothing mentioned if you pre-order it beforehand. Oh, well, no, it does at the bottom. But still. Well, to be fair, right? The only... I might just not play FC on that day, then. It's gonna be a long time without FC, though, because if you use the... Like, it's so strange. Because it shouldn't stop the refund. That's so dumb. Why would they... I don't know. But the main product release... To me, the main product release would be... Like, the main product release, for example, would be... The main product release would be... This! Or the main actually no, the main product is probably what? It's probably one of these. But still. I don't know. But worst case, I just will not. I just will, because I'm only gonna need to load on. Hmm, it's so stupid. Yeah, we might have to just bin off FC26 after Weekend League. I might have to do Weekend League early. Might not even be playing Weekend League in September if that's the case. Because if I have to pre-order it on September and I'm not going to be able to use the content, which I technically haven't done, then all I have to do is find out if I Because there is no 14, like, there is no 14-day... There is no 14-day on a pre-order, I think. No, not if you don't claim the content. Like, usually when they send you content, they can send it and you can just deny it. So if I never log on to the game in between the period of receiving the content and whatever, it sits in unassigned. I mean, the Evos would sit in the unassigned, and the packs would sit in the unassigned. But unfortunately, you would have to claim the Evos, and then that's how they would. So I could probably play the game, but also then they'd be like, "Well, you claimed it." I don't know, because I have to do it. I have to try, because I am getting the game for free. I just don't know what edition. Because I asked my actual like contact, and they were like, "Well, this is what's happening. It's just when you'll get it. I don't know, because I don't want to miss anything. Not that it'll really matter. Like, it won't matter in my case, because I'm sure if I got a copy from EA, that would probably. I still don't want to take the risk though. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna search up if people were able to get refunds on FC26 on PlayStation last year. I sure hope so. Playing the absolute rattiest players. Like, what are people doing? Oh, that's terrible. Because FC26 was very similar. Pretty sure you received very similar content on FC25. How do I refund FC26 pre-order? What? Oh no. Note that provided you've not already consumed early access content, note that claiming early pre-order bonus content in previous titles can waive your... That's so scummy. Oh, that's so scummy. Oh, that's so scummy. That's why I'm just not gonna... Yeah, that means... On the 31st of August, chat, that'll be the last day I play this godforsaken game. Stopping refunds? Well, they're not stopping refunds. I'm just not gonna play the... Actually, that's genius. I'm gonna uninstall the game. That's genius. I'm gonna uninstall FC26. Absolute genius. If I'm never on the game... Because I only need FC26, potentially, to load up my FP. But I won't... I don't think, though. Do you need to own the game to buy FIFA points? Not buy FIFA points. Do you need to load the game? Includes if they've sent it to you. I'm just not going to accept it. Again, if I uninstall the game, they can't send the content. Because it'd be very stupid. That's why I'm going to uninstall it. Because it'd be almost a bit like Amazon. If you don't use the product and you don't like it, you go and get your money back. I don't know. Because there's going to be plenty of games we can play for 2 weeks. I'll just take a few more days off. I'll just take a few extra days off. Not gonna be that difficult. What are we doing? Why is this so difficult? I'll take the risk. I mean, it's whatever. I will still... I mean, I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna uninstall the game first. Because if you never receive the content... I never claim the content. Because it says they can revoke it. Which means they can revoke other stuff. It's whatever, but it's very grey area. Come on. Ah, stop it. Just want to win. See. Come on. Come on. Come on. Gotta do better. We gotta start doing a bit better here. Come on. So boring. Why are you passing it side to side? Pass forward! Pass forward, you sad lump. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. It's exactly what was needed. Exactly what I needed, man. Why is this a thing? Oh, why? How sad do people have to be to play like their dog is in the other room with a gun to its head? I don't get it, man. Nothing's gonna happen if you concede a goal. Trust me. Nothing's gonna happen to you. But strangely enough, so there we go. Marshall Manetzi's done. The Zimbabwe Warrior. The Zimbabwe Warrior is done. I think that's enough Evos. Just want to play with a nice ratty team. We need to get how many? Footies Evo Fun and the Footies Collector. We have what? What is this? Low Driven Plus. I mean, that'll be gold if I ever get to use it. And then assist in 5 with a Spanish player. Win 5 with a Brazilian player. So a Brazilian player, a Spanish cam, and then an English player. That won't be that difficult. To be fair, that can take one. I can do that in one game. We'll do that at some point, but doesn't even have to be in the thing. Collector. Good evening, Dim Sim. Nice of you to join us. Let's get back to the gaming. 5 attempts left. A Spanish player. You need a Brazilian. And I'm gonna put. I have a Brazilian, to be fair. Let's put the Brazilian in. And I have a Spanish player as well. Let's put the Spanish player in. João, I'm sorry. It's nothing personal. It's nothing personal. Let's see. FC26. Yep, that's what this is. Yep. That's what this is. Play these 5 games and then I don't know what we'll do. I think I've ever been called by my first name. I don't know. I certainly try to refer to people as their Twitch names. Unless you're Brendan, in which case it's both. Or Frank. Brendan wasn't around for those. Brendan doesn't strike me as a 2K connoisseur. Who's Chuka? He used to be a comp player on 2K when everybody used to play 2K. That was his main thing. Is he was very good at 2K. I mean, that is his Twitch name. I don't know what it is now. That's the basis of his Twitch name. Like, I couldn't tell you what it is now. It's even still that. Hasn't streamed since COVID. To be fair, COVID made and probably broke quite a few people, respectfully. Just because it was very easy to start streaming, but obviously once COVID was over, it was probably not easy for as many people to keep streaming. Like, unless you were already established as a streamer, you probably couldn't just drop everything and keep doing it. Nothing wrong with that. I don't know. 2K was fun, but now I just don't think I can get into it the same. However, Twitch was the best. I mean, that is true. It did just depend on where you were, I think. But that is very true. But COVID also brought out some very interesting characters, and I don't think people have ever looked at people the same since. Like Pistol Pete, prime example. People used to love Pete, and now Pete averages less viewers than me. For his various comments that he made and still continues to make at the time. Then Pete. I mean, there was an original one way back when. There used to be, I want to say, there used to be one with Run the Foot Market as well before he got big. Yes, chat. Crips, he was one of the first people to know Run the Foot Market before he got big. To be fair, I followed Run the Foot Market on my old account before I got big. Or before he got big as well. In like FIFA 18. Before he really sort of took off in popularity. I don't even know when that would be. We'll have to see if we can find a timeline of when he sort of blew up. Well, no, because it was a separate account. Didn't reset my stats. It was a separate account entirely. It was under a completely different name and everything. So it didn't reset my stats. It was a separate account because I couldn't ever log onto it. Yeah, changing your name doesn't do anything, thankfully. Changing your name never does anything. It's just, if you don't remember the account, of course, you don't, you know, you don't remember. Let me see. Let me see if you can even view the user. Like if I go here, I'm not gonna show because I'm not gonna leak my old Twitch name. Not gonna leak. Let me see. Cole! I knew it. I've been following since the 17th of September, 2018. How many of you can say that? How many of you can say that? Like, I'll have to go through all the Twitch accounts and see. I think it was only following... Yeah, I don't even know, honestly. I'm just gonna see. Okay, so that is a name as well. Try this. No. I hate this Anon chat feature at times. It's annoying because I have to log into the person's chat and then I have to do it. Let me see. When did I start following Nate? Let's see. Never following since 18th of December 2018. Man, don't make it weird, please. Come on now. Any more strange behavior and... You'll be banned. Or you'll be timed out, so please don't be weird. What about... Is it this one? What am I checking? I'm checking the follow age of some of my old accounts. What's weird? You know exactly what's weird. Don't play dumb. Come on now. Don't play silly with me. Doesn't end well. I did see that, yes. I did see that. Would it be hilarious that Ben Stokes is going to play for a literal dead franchise? What's weird? Yeah, I love it when people make weird comments and then they don't know that they're making those weird comments. It is quite funny to me. Let me see. When did I start following James on this account? I hate how it logs me out of chat on this account. Even though I'm literally a mod. James hasn't streamed, it looks like, in 4 months. Deary me. Let me see. I was right. I've been following James since Christmas Eve 2017. My god. It's nearly 9 years. When did you start following? This is not going to turn in. This was not meant to turn into a case of when did everybody start following. I'm not doing any more of these requests after this. Like, this was not meant to be something where I, like, have to physically check every name. Wouldn't even type it correctly. Probably help if I could. 15th of December 2019. Cold. Now, no more random me looking at everybody's followage. Because it was meant to be a flex on all of you. It wasn't meant to be... Is that an accent? I wish it was an accent, man. An accent would imply that it's not my normal voice. Which, unfortunately for you, is wrong. Yeah, an accent, like, usually implies that. Sorta. I mean, no, it's not an accent. Where am I from? I'm from Australia. That's it. But I happen to have British ancestors, so I do not have a typical Australian accent. Because for the uneducated, Australia is technically British territory. Got an English tone? Well, I have explained why. I feel like I did just explain why. Don't know if you heard it. I don't have Australian ancestors, unfortunately. Takes time to type. I know. But also, it pays to listen to things before you type them out at the same time. Because maybe then you don't have to type out what you're initially wanting to type. Settle down? If you think that this is some sort of aggressive tone, then I've got news for you. Like, you're in no position to tell me, the streamer, to settle down. Fortunately, there is a hierarchy in this stream, and well, the streamer just happens to be at the top, so why is that? Why is what? Marnus Lambashay needs to have a hard look at himself. I actually heard, Dim Sim, that the local Macca's over in Darwin is hiring, and they'll be getting 2 new employees, maybe 3 new employees. Jake Weatherald, Marnus, and Cam Green will all be taking jobs at the local Macca's. Because they're not test cricketers, that's for sure. And if they are test cricketers, it's because no one's banging the door down. There's only one person with a half-decent average, I think, in the Shield this year. Let me see. Oh, it hasn't even begun yet. No! If Cam Green gets a half-century tomorrow, what team do I follow? I try to follow Wolves, man, but the times never really align. Not gonna sit here and act like I'm some super fan or anything. I'm quite casual. But it's important to be honest. Let's see. Sorry? I'd rather be a Wolves fan than be a Newcastle fan, man. Because I certainly couldn't handle the amount of rejections you guys have had. What's the stats? Well, Pete Hanscom was the top. Let me see. I want to look at actual statistics. View all stats. Because I want to look at a lot of things. Let's see. Most runs. Hanscom, Harper, Bancroft, Henry Hunt, Constance, Jake Doran, and Curtis Patterson, all with 600 runs. Probably have more rejections than Newcastle. You can't get rejected if you don't sign players, man. So that's not true. McSweeney. McSweeney finished with what? 477 at an average of 28. The highest average. Let's see if we can get highest averages, please. Out of decent runs. Let's have a look. Let's see. I mean, Liam Scott got 547 and an average of 39. I mean, who really knows, honestly? Because there's no Shield cricket until October. That's kind of the issue with that, is there's no first-class cricket until October. But, yeah, Liam Scott, of all the... I mean, Matt Renshaw does have an average of 49.9 500 runs at an average of 49.9. So Renshaw could probably get another go, I guess. Because everyone else, like, is Steve Smith, who had 3 innings. He has an average of 115.5 from 3 innings. And his highest score was 118. Then there's some bloke called Jacobs, who had 109 runs at 54.5. And then Jack Edwards with 414 runs at 51.7. And then Cam Green at an average of 34 from his few innings. Alex Carey. So yeah, you can't really... That's the problem, is these test players don't really make life easy. So who knows? But yeah, if Jake Weatherall happens to play test cricket again, I will tap into my ancestry and I'll start supporting Root Ball. Viva Le Root Ball. And then most hundreds. Who made the most hundreds? Let's see. Most hundreds was Renshaw. Renshaw with 3. Jake Lehman with 2, but he's gone to play county. Peter Hanscom, Sam Harper with 2. And then there's not much to celebrate, unfortunately. So it's not a good time to be an Australian cricketer. At least allegedly. What is this? What are we even doing? Let's... Let me take a drinks break. Hydration break, chat. Except there's no ads here. Well, actually, there is. That's a lie. Literally is running ads, but... Oh, well. Allows me to look at the... Three-quarter time. Hawks by 3 over the Magpies. And, well, the third quarter is kicked off at the Adelaide Oval. That's all I will say on that. That's all that needs to be said, really. Jake Bowie, we need something special from you. Janet Liam Stocker, chat. Another 20-piece. Another 20-piece for St Kilda in their mauling of Richmond. How he has not been given any contracts continues to shock me. But anyway, it's probably not something that can really be answered, unfortunately. Quite sad. There should be a hashtag going. Invest in the stock. Except you'd probably get all the finance bros involved. Probably wouldn't happen. You'd probably have all the finance boys. Left mid. So silly. I'll just play it like that then, I guess. You hope it's repeatable. Brendan, do you read Twitter at all? Come on now. You hope it's repeatable. I hope that you rubbed your brain cells together and you read the right places, because it is going to be repeatable. I literally FIFA Romania said it. But no. Arteta, welcome. Good morning. I think I've decided, chat, that because of the way EA refunds work, I'm gonna have to uninstall the game on the 1st. This means the last stream of FC26 is gonna be on the 31st of August, which is 2 weeks away, basically. I know it's one of the saddest it's one of the saddest statements you can hear, but it's true. Oh, it's a finish. That's a finish, son. Let me see. Let's get a weather check. It is 24 degrees. And that is the peak today. So Google tells me. $24 degrees. That is the peak. Come on, we gotta do better there. We need to score that. I will have to play. Maybe it'll be Rivals tomorrow. Rivals tomorrow, because I would like to finish the gauntlet. Ah, come on. We score, please. Let's see. Let's see. How do you still play this? How do you still play this game daily and not get bored out of your mind? Because I play it on stream and that's it. I've not play. I don't play it nearly as much. I do what I do, and then essentially that's it. So it's very limited, which is what makes it so liberating. Won't be much longer though. A few more weeks and then We'll start playing some new games. Two attempts left. And from next week onwards, chat, we can get carried by watch-alongs. We're not even going to have to play this game on weekends. The watch-alongs are going to carry well hard. Because next week, only playing the first 2 every day. Don't even bother to play Rivals. I mean, they've given a 3k token limit. But then there's nowhere near 3,000 tokens. It feels like they just did that so people don't save their tokens and then immediately run out of motivation to do anything. Like, I'm probably going to be in the same position soon enough. Like, play the modes that are limited time, not Rivals. Because Rivals is just so boring. Like, yeah, playing the first 2 mode is good because you get the... I think that's the only rewards as well. Completing the pass and the first 2 mode. So, yeah, that's what you have to do. Pretty sure anyway. Madden and CFB was a pre-season. Well, I did download Madden. I redeemed it, rather. I don't think I downloaded it, because I had to download WWE, and I just downloaded the beta. The beta is quite a chunky file, so whenever I decide to stop playing the beta, which I'm surprised I haven't done yet, given that I can't find any matches. Although I think there's meant to be a FIFA 17 remaster coming. Or a FIFA 17, like, re-up. So that'll be good. I'll dabble in a few with the remasters and the... We're not going to run out of things to do, thankfully, when FC is just completely done. It's just FC has run its race. Like, the unlimited grind is there, but it's not that good. Like, there's no use having it if it's complete garbage. Because it'll be 85 10s. So I thought Luke was live. He was playing Pro Jank Footy. If you've seen that. I mean, bless it for trying. Well, bless it for trying, but oh, yeah, not for me. It is. It's the most arcadey. I'm not quitting at 1-0. So strange. I'm on Josh Ward. 3 more, sir. Save us. Nick Dacos with 29. He played a bit of... Because I was playing the beta, since you can't stream the beta. But again, the problem with the beta, AFL 26 hasn't dropped under $90. I'm convinced Big Ant just don't do that very often. Like, it's a shame. You think, especially with finals coming out. Like, you would probably want to have... You would probably want people to be getting their hands on the game. But no. They just don't like giving their games away. for cheap. I don't know. Certainly a bold strategy, not letting people get these games. They've stopped making them PS Plus. Like, I get it. They don't make a lot of games, so they can't really afford to price them down. But unless you're making yearly titles, eventually people are just going to stop buying your games after the first few months because of the price. Like, they don't make yearly games. So there's no use sitting there being like, oh, well, we're not gonna, price our game any lower. Because otherwise, who is gonna want to buy them? Like, that's why I haven't bought any of the games. Because there's no use. I thought that was it. Can't lie. Well, I'd rather play Cricket Captain. It's got no actual gameplay. But at least it's free, technically. Would pay someone to make an FM Cricket Captain game for AFL? Exactly. Like, an actual AFL manager would be much better than Footy Redraft, with all due respect to Footy Redraft. Like, it's a good prototype, but you can only do so much on certain things like that without it taking away the experience. Because once you start making it take half an hour to do a season, doesn't matter what you do. Like, I won 7 premierships in a row with GWS. Took me however long to do it because I would have to make all those trades. But yeah, it is possible. Should have been 8 technically. I'm pretty sure I had an 88 rated team and I didn't win. Let's see. Yeah, I was a runner-up. 88 rated team and I was a runner-up and I went unbeaten. I had the same record as Essendon from 2000, except they won the premiership and I didn't. The only S tier I've managed to get in that game. Which is not surprising, I think. Not surprising that it's the only S tier I have. With a team that consists of what? Heaney, Cameron, Bailey, Green, Norton, Petrarca, Horne-Francis. Oh god. Bont, Dacos, Neal, Mills, Sam Walsh, Rosie, Harley Reid, Max Gorn, Lockie Ash, Jake Bowie, Wiedering, Whitfield, Darcy Moore, Sheasel, and Coleman. My goodness. That's disgusting. And yeah, I did not get the 8 premierships in a row. That's never being done, I think. 8 premierships in a row. Pack weight is bad? Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Unfortunately. I agree it's terrible, but unfortunately, EA have made their stance known. They don't seem to really care for pack weight. Because unfortunately, they don't like the third-party tools, despite develop their own team using them. And I agree. It's very silly. And I don't think Unlimited 8510s is going to make it any better, but... Hull City have signed Joe Gelhardt. The Pies are in front against the Hawks. The Pies have hit the front. The Pies have hit the front. The Hot Pies. I mean, if Harry Dean could have absolute blinder tomorrow and Jagger Smith just doesn't, that would be wonderful. That would be wonderful if Harry Dean could just magically get up. We're getting a Simpsons hit and run too. I mean, I'm not against it. I didn't play the first one, but it's not because I didn't want to. It's because it was ahead of its time. I was not into video gaming at that stage of my life. But I would probably be playing a second one. Why not? Let's go. Victory. Victory. I saw that. The guy was whoever, I think it was somebody said it. I forget who it was, but I saw someone said it. Again, I'm not against the good games getting redone. Not every game deserves a redo, but the good ones do. There we go. We've completed another successful run of the packs. Now. It is time for my favorite part. More packs. Yeah, it's gonna be cold if that's true. Because I never played the first one. I've seen, like, playthroughs of it. But I never played it because it was very ahead of its time. But I'd play it if it came out. I would certainly give it a go. There, what's this? Not doing that. 2 squads. Yeah, we good. We are good off of that. I think I can open this and do this twice more. Perfect. Yes, it's an 87 pick, but I can submit 84s and get 87s back. Not the end of the world. They're all about the same anyway. I need to clear everything for the sake of opening packs. Here we go. Can we get something good? We get ourselves Kavara. We get a gold. And we get... I take Kavara, because I don't take low-rated crap. God bless Zero Sugar Sprite. One of those few drinks that you could give to someone. You could give to someone and they wouldn't be able to tell the difference. Please, please be good, please be good, please be good. It is Chalanoglu and Fulham. Who is the Fulham one, eh? Who? Who on earth is this? Fulham, come on down. Who are you? Sessegnon. Already have him. He'll be good for something. I don't know what, but he'll be good for something. Be good for something, I suppose. And we can open another one. Even better. Let's see. Another 8410. Oh, what is that? That's terrible. Oh dear. Why is that a thing? What icon is that? Morientes. We're still at this phase of the game, are we, EA? Where, you know, your walkouts don't actually walk out. Alir ruled out with concussion. I mean, it's alright. Only playing Essendon next week. And it's not like... It's not like you can actually finish any higher. Thanks to that Gold Coast win last week. So, if there's ever a time to get an injury, it's probably now, with all due respect. Playing the worst team possible, with effectively nothing to play for. I swear to God, if Essendon do what North Melbourne did in the Harley Reid, the start of next week, yeah, it should not be announced until the end of the season. Really should not be announced until the season's over. For those of you that don't know, it's essentially the team of the season. So imagine the team of the season being announced with a week to go. I could never. Oh, well that's why I was doing the wrong bloody one. Meant to do those 1 of 387 picks. All position, yes. Come on. There we go. Feel bad for the players performing with 1 week to go. I mean, I think largely though, most of those players have already earned this. Like, there are most of the players that have already earned the spots. New Simpsons movie next year. Yeah, we moved away. Like, Simpsons movies need to stop being produced. We need to stop making movies of things like that. Like, you do it once and that's it. It just tells me that you're incredibly bored if your entire thing is to make multiple of them. I could never. And Hawthorne have hit the front. Who's this? A right wing? That'll be who? That Lookman? That's Scream, Dabinia, and Lookman. Oh, it's Griezmann. I mean, that's not that bad, but what's he gonna do for us? What is he gonna do fodder-wise? 5 of these left, and then I'm probably not gonna build anymore. Especially if it's that. Like, what is the point of that? All golds in 2026. We go. We can open one more. Icon? I don't know what kind. It's not a good icon, I think. Is that Shellen? Might just be Shellen. Yeah, it is just Shellen. That's terrible. That's a terrible pack. Come on, Josh Ward. One more, sir. Rescue the day. Rescue the day, kind sir. One goal in it. Let's do another of these picks. Actually, no. Actually, let's see. 89 rated. This requires nothing in terms of tots, by the way, so if you need stuff to put this in. Any COD tonight? I don't know. Could do. I'd open the rest of these packs. And then we'll do it because Yeah, I don't like to play COD all that often, but every so often's not too bad. I haven't played it in a bit. Even that's slowing it? Well, I think, again, right, there's only so much you can do on COD, so it's fun, but it's not fun in, like, large amounts. Like, it's not to say that it's bad. It's just I don't think people can really play it for that long. I think that's probably the thing with that, is it's not something you can play forever. Everything gets dull eventually. It's very true. Go on, Josh Ward, sir. Rescues the day. Thank the Lord. I'll open the last of these 84s and then we can do a bit. There's not that many left. Let's see. 3 left. What is that? That can't be good. Orange? What icon is that? Not even an icon. Oh no. Ratings reload. Why is that a promo that exists in the best of match? Ratings reload Yildiz. I'm so good off of that. I'm so good off of ratings reloads in 2026. Perfect. You've got to be kidding me. Is that Shellin or is that Morientes again? Oh, Van Basten, yay. I've never been so excited to back a Van Basten. You can hear my excitement. Oh, dear.